Hello, this is day 8, and this one was actually recommended by a friend. When I first had the idea for this project, I kind of asked around, wondering what I should make, and one person recommended I make a cello piece, and I was like, okay, what about? And he said cornbread. So this piece was inspired by cornbread. And my experience with cornbread has not been a very emotional one. So it was kind of hard to get inspiration from my personal experience of eating cornbread. So I kind of just got inspiration from the idea of cornbread rather than my personal experience eating cornbread. I think I wrote down pastoral, cozy, and family oriented. So I was very much imagining kind of like a Thanksgiving dinner kind of vibe. This one kind of reminds me weirdly of the very first day, the stand-up comedy, because I think this is not good. I think in the past couple days, I've been at least somewhat satisfied with what I've put out, and I think that I've kind of forgotten that a big reason of why I'm doing this is to force myself to put out things that I think are bad, because I really think that the most helpful way of improving is to finish something that's not so great, put it out there, and then move on to the next one, rather than fixating on making it perfect before allowing it to receive judgment from other people. So I kind of forgot that was a big point of this project. So that's why this reminds me of the stand-up comedy, because I'm just not really pleased with how it came out. But I also know that I think there is very little art that is objectively bad, especially when it's coming from a genuine place. And I think a lot of what I wrote down did come from a genuine place. I don't know, there's a lot that I dislike about it. I think recording this one was also interesting because I have so much experience recording myself playing cello. I feel like with classical string instruments and maybe instruments in general, when you're first learning, there's a lot of foundational, physically technical things that you have to get through before you can focus on pure expression. And I think because I've spent so many years trying to just build up that physical technique, it's really hard for me to shift my mindset when I'm recording myself playing cello into focusing on the expression rather than the technique of it. And I think that was kind of especially highlighted when I was recording this, because I wrote some really flourishy things in the middle that I didn't write out exactly on sheet music. I improv'd a lot of it because I didn't really have the time to write down each individual note. So when I was recording this, I realized that I kind of had to approach it in the same way that I did the stand-up comedy recording, which was to focus on the authenticity and being genuine and the pure expression of it, rather than, what note am I going to play next? What dynamic should I be here? It was a lot more effective to just focus on the idea of it. So that's it for day 8, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.